Hi. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I have one thing to say. Sugar, 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 sugar. Some of us, our illnesses or our physical concerns vary from person to person. Some of us are concerned about weight management. Others are concerned about high cholesterol if we have maybe a pre-genetic disposition to it. But one thing that applies to everyone is your elimination system. So my purpose here today is not only to give you methods to feel better and eat better and be better, but empower you with certain simple and effective tools that will help you have a significant role in preventing chronic diseases in your body. We all have temptations, and some of my clients tell me, Evelyn, you know what, I just want it right now. I just want the pizza, I want it. But my mantra is, I educate to motivate. So as a nutrition consultant, my mission is to educate everybody, the masses, on the remarkable benefits of incorporating the simple and easy foods, natural foods into your lifestyle. And they call the skin the third kidney because as the kidney filters and metabolizes certain substances from the body in the form of urine, the skin does it in the form of sweat. So it's very important to perspire. Kidney itself, it filters through the blood, excreting the product through the blood, and like I said, metabolizes it in the form of urine, so you need lots of water and health in your kidney. I educate to motivate. So you may be tempted to get dairy, you may be tempted to eat cheeses and pizza. I'm very tempted, but as I know more, as I learn more and more about what it does to my body and how it keeps food stagnated in my system, I'm motivated to not eat it. I go past Little Caesars, believe me, I think about it all the time. Hey, look, this is graphic, but it's important to everybody, and it's a critical subject that we all have to be concerned about. And a really great thing is blackberries. I'm going to give you a lot of little tips throughout this speech. And blackberries are excellent for toning the bowels. And like I said, people refer to the skin as the third kidney. And really, doctors have said that the skin receives 1/3 the body's circulating blood, and it should eliminate 1/3 the body's waste through sweat and perspiration. So if you're not sweating at least 2 or 3 times a week, a lot of your elimination is not getting worked out because you gotta have that sweat, you gotta have perspiration in order for that process to work well for you. High fiber diet. I always say sugars put stress on the kidneys and the liver. You really don't want those organs to be overworked. You don't want them to work any harder than they need to. You want them to be functioning at their best. So really try to avoid a lot of the refined sugars as much as possible. And really, the avoidance of refined sugars I've found really come along with really having the knowledge and the awareness in your life to really just develop a sense of consciousness about it. There's no way around it. We all love sugars. We all love refined sugars. I can't think of a day when I won't like pizza anymore. I can't think of a day when I won't desire those kettle chips. I simply don't bring them into my house. I carry an apple in my purse when I'm on my way to a meeting or I'm on the road. You know, I want that pizza, but I'll just grab that apple, I'll just bite down. So I encourage you, and it holds me over. So I encourage you, next time you're tempted to get an apple or pear or banana, throw in the purse. Mine gets poked and prodded with my makeup and my pens. I don't care. It's nutrients, it's fiber. I just grab it and I bite down, and just a matter of 5 minutes, I no longer want to go into the dollar menu line. I'm a nutrition consultant, but I'm not a woman without temptations and thoughts about the bad stuff. But really try to minimize the amount of alcohol so you put less stressors on the liver, because alcohol disrupts a detoxification process. So if you're trying to detox and you're having, you're eating more plant-based foods and you're eating a more high fiber diet, it's really important to try to minimize the alcohol content to at least, for instance, wine, 2 glasses a day. So you can have some wine, just two glasses a day, or beer, 2 glasses. And I'm sorry. Right. I think that might hurt them a little bit. I think your kidneys, liver might be a little mad at you. They might wake up with a hangover too. I don't know. My motto is you have one body, you get one set of everything that you have in your body. You might as well treat it well and be well and have more energy. I want to be like a kid. I don't want to take for granted the days when I was able to tumble and do cartwheels across the room, even though I'm more pounds heavier and a lot taller. I want to be able to do that and have the energy for my life and my family. Simply put, nitrosamines are a culprit or very heavily related to many forms of colon cancer. So we really want to stay away from foods cooked in such high temperatures. They're very damaging and very toxic. You have to move, you have to walk, run, play, skip, jump, anything you can to perspire and work those debris, those things out of your body. So you have to move. Exercise, run, play, skip, jump, hop, anything you can, get into an intramural sport you can to move and to exercise. And also good massages. So the next time your husband says a massage is not in the budget, you say, honey, my lymph vessels, need a little clearance here and there. And I have to work on that. So keep that in mind. If you can get a massage, knowing that you're really working with your elimination system that way. Low saturated fats. Really, honestly, I had a job where I was in sales and I had access to big steak dinners and I was eating steak dinners and all the good stuff. This was about 5 years ago, and I gained 30 pounds. And I got to the point where I really wanted to take control of my life. My doctor's reports, they weren't detrimental, but they weren't as pristine as they could have been, as they were in the past. So I wanted to, besides taking medicines that my doctor was giving me, even though my doctor is an excellent doctor, when I got those reports, I didn't just want to jump on top of the medicines. I followed his directions, but at the same time, I really looked into the foods I was eating and the foods that were impacting my physical makeup, and that's how I took charge and lost 30 pounds over the last 4 years, is by really looking at my body and really trying to empower myself with the right information to be healthier and to have a healthy perspective on food. And so I was motivated by my own personal education. And so let me do a little illustration. We have two snack choices here. We have cookies and some honey buns. These are arguably, they taste very good. And if you're stressed in a rush, they can arguably be temporarily satisfying to you. And we also have another snack option, some apples and water, because a lot of times when you're hungry, you're actually really thirsty. So these are sweet and they can be satisfying as well. So we'll do a quick little demonstration, if you wouldn't mind helping me out. And I want to give you a little quick scenario. You're on your way to a meeting, your kids have already been complaining already this morning, you're frustrated, you're hungry, you have 15 minutes to eat, and you have snack choice as you walk out the door. Which snack would you like to choose?
Well, I don't want to get in trouble, right? And the thing I know about apples, Evelyn, is that all the fiber is mostly in the skin, and I really like how crunchy they are, and I like them out of the refrigerator. So how about the apple?
Good job. So you deserve a high five for a high fiber diet. Please give her a hand. So in closing, these are things you've probably heard a million times. Plant-based foods, high fiber diet, but really our bodies are designed to consume these foods and process plant-based foods much better than the highly saturated foods and the heavy meats that sometimes get stuck in our bodies. So I encourage you to live a very high level plant-based diet, and hopefully I've motivated you through some education today.